some of the best moments in Red Dead Redemption 2 aren't part of the main story at all. They're hidden inside random encounters, strange travelers, small environmental events, or locations most players ride past without thinking twice. And the craziest part is that some of these encounters can reward you with money, rare items, perfect pelts, or even entirely different outcomes depending on how you approach them. The more I replay this game, the more I realize that slowing down and following random encounters often leads to better discoveries than the actual missions. The wolf encounter near Riggs Station. Let's start near Riggs Station, close to Strawberry. When you arrive, you may hear a man screaming for help. He's stranded on top of a rock, surrounded by wolves, completely unable to escape. If you intervene, kill the wolves, save the man. You gain honor, and he rewards you with his carbine repeater. But honestly, the real reward here isn't the NPC, it's the wolves themselves. In scripted encounters like this, the animals are often guaranteed to be high quality, meaning you can reliably obtain perfect wolf pelts. Important, use a bow or bolt-action rifle for clean kills, otherwise the pelts can become damaged. For players crafting satchels or gear early, this encounter is incredibly valuable. The Campfire Stranger near Emerald Ranch. Now let's move near Emerald Ranch. This encounter appears on afternoon or late at night, usually between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. You'll find a lone traveler sitting beside a campfire. If you sit with him, he begins discussing trust, instincts, and dangerous people he has encountered. Eventually, he mentions a strange farm owned by a suspicious couple. The place he describes is the Aberdeene Pig Farm, and the way he talks about it makes it sound genuinely unsettling.
We don't know each other, or else we walk this life alone. For all I know, you're a thief and a killer, but I rely on my instincts to tell me otherwise.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I see in your eyes that you're not a bad man. Like I was riding through the Heartlands the other day, and cut through someone's land. Looked like an old pig farm. When a couple called me over from the house. Very nice man and woman. Very friendly. You would think this is fine, que no? And they keep saying that a traveler like me deserves some rest and refreshment, inviting me to stay for dinner. I was tired and I was hungry, but mi corazonada, the feeling in my gut said no. I don't know why, but I trusted it. Then the very next day, a man warns me to stay away from that place. So I live by my instincts. I'm also real fast with a gun, which helps me when the instincts fail me. Well, I've sat long enough. You rest here as long as you need.
After finishing the conversation, the stranger leaves peacefully. But if you inspect the camp afterward, you can find useful supplies. Salted meat, big game meat, oat cakes, canned vegetables, flight feathers. Sometimes, even perfect animal pelts appear nearby, which makes the encounter surprisingly rewarding for crafting and satchel upgrades. The Aberdeene Pig Farm money transfer trick. Now let's move to one of the smartest hidden mechanics in the game, the Aberdeene Pig Farm. Most players only experience it as a disturbing random encounter, but it can actually be used strategically. Here's how. If you're in Chapter 6, right before starting the mission Our Best Selves with Dutch, sell everything possible. Gold bars, valuables, food items, anything that converts into cash. Then, visit the Aberdeene Pig Farm. Play through the encounter normally, eat with the family, let the event continue naturally. Eventually, Arthur gets drugged. The family steals all your money.
Yeah, I could definitely use a drink.
That stuff will put hair on your chest.
Oh, I doubt he needs that. Let's loosen you up some more. Come on, honey.
What the hell is that?
It's an old Aberdeene home recipe. That one right there is in 1894.
Feels like someone stabbing me in the head.
Come on, I thought I had a man here, not a boy. One more, and you and I both will go upstairs and have a lie down.
What the hell?
Oh, about time. Let's take whatever cat she has on her and put it behind Mama.
Arthur wakes up far away from the farm. Normally, the game encourages you to return immediately and recover the money. But here's the important part. Don't go back as Arthur. Instead, finish the story. Reach the epilogue as John, then return later. Because the hidden stash behind the painting remains untouched. Meaning, John can retrieve Arthur's money later.
You ain't...
What?
Stay down. Come on, man.
And while exploring the house, there's also a hidden room containing 2 billfolds worth $20 each, a coin cup worth $23. It's one of the smartest ways to carry money into the epilogue. The Tree Cutter Incident. Now here's an encounter I decided to experiment with. You may have seen the event where workers cut down a tree, the tree collapses badly, and one of the workers gets trapped underneath it. Usually, the NPC becomes permanently injured. So I wondered, could he actually be saved? Right before the tree fell, I tied the worker up with a lasso, pulled him away from the impact area, and technically, it worked. He survived. But the other workers immediately became hostile, started shooting at me. What's even more interesting, after escaping and returning later, they still recognized Arthur and stayed aggressive. Meaning, the game actually remembered the interaction. The craziest thing about RDR2 is that so many of its best moments are hidden in random encounters most players barely pay attention to. And honestly, the more you experiment with these events, the more the world starts feeling genuinely alive. I still have plenty more hidden encounters, strange mechanics, and overlooked discoveries to cover, so expect another one of these videos very soon.